move over to Curveball of the Week, which is me. So, guys, I was thinking about this because, well, Michigan and NDSU this week were playing at about the same time. I had both games on, and neither of them were playing well, so I was getting a little mad. And I thought of this is when you have something that comes up that stresses you out, puts you in a bad mood. What is something that you do that you don't normally do that helps you kind of relieve stress and puts you in a better mood? That's a little bit little uncommon compared to things like something that you don't normally do, like working out, golfing. That's not something that is a
That
acceptable answer here.
that's not an option.
Yes.
That's a
So,
hard one.
well, and since like I had a little bit of a tease here is that I was frustrated, and then our varsity game we lost on Friday, a little bit still mad at that game, but and Michigan wasn't playing well, NDSU wasn't playing well, and my house needed a little bit of a cleaning, so I decided I I just start cleaning, I think.
Clean the house. Okay.
Yeah, I cleaned my bathroom, I cleaned the tub, cleaned the sink, cleaned the kitchen, I scrubbed the floors. It was like, man, apparently I need to get mad more often because it's just not something I do. You know, I try to maintain things, but I don't do like a full on scrubbing, which is something that I probably should do more often, more than once every, and I hope my mom's not listening to this, once every like 3 months.
For me, when I'm, mad and it's like something that kind of helps me calm down. You guys aren't going to be surprised about this here because you know it's coming, but I just got to sit back and I got to just eat a bunch of food, get a good meal in me.
There it is.
I'm not going to lie because no matter what kind of mood you're in, anything that always makes me feel better is just a good plate of food.
What type of food we talking here? What are you chowing down on, Grant? Because I know you are a little bit of a bird when it comes to what you eat. What is your go-to, Grant? What is the stress food that you binge on?
Well, so honestly, most of the time I'm getting in the car and I'm going to Chipotle. It's just kind of like what I'm going to go and I'm going to get the same thing I've gotten for the last 6 years. I'm going to walk in, I'm going to get myself a bowl, extra brown rice, extra chicken, extra black beans, fajitas, cheese, little tomatoes, some green salsa. And then what just drives Dylan up a wall and he makes me think I'm a psychopath here is the tortilla on the side. I just fold in half and just eat the plain tortilla.
While you're staring into some 6-year-old soul.
Well,
they're just innocently getting a nice little kid's burrito, and you're just over here just munching on a tortilla just for the sake of it.
I can't explain why that plain tortilla is good because it's plain, it's boring. There's nothing exciting about it, but something about that tortilla on the side just gets me going. And I'm a fan about that. So if I'm in a bad mood and I need to calm down a little bit, Grant's going to take his ass to Chipotle, get a nice meal, and feel good about himself.
Okay, there you go. Ethan?
I was going to say cleaning, and then you said it. And then I was going to say cooking, not so much eating, but cooking. Then Grant said that. So I'll just say watching random YouTube videos.
Okay, yeah, that's mess with it.
I don't know what the hell I watch. It's just the most random shit ever, but
whatever pops in your mind.
I don't know.
Well, and it's kind of like what Ethan said. He watches YouTube videos. The chat we have on Instagram with the reels and posts we share with each other.
That's where those come from.
Always put a smile on my face.
They're so good.
They do. That's just something that's a sacred thing that we keep between us. That is vaulted up between us, and we will not share what goes on in that chat.
But they're just fantastic.
So,
And that could be another thing. When you're mad, you probably say, "Oh, don't go on social media." To Ethan's point, I just want to watch some reels and some funny videos about whatever, anything and everything. It makes me smile. It makes me laugh.
Exactly, because we don't use social media for our political views. Most of it's for the memes and reels that are funny.
Yes.
Because and it's shocking because Facebook is probably the best place to put your political views and opinions you're strongest about because everybody agrees and they're so civil on there.
Without question.
But yeah, this was a good episode, guys. This is gonna be a fun weekend ahead of college football, NFL, MLB playoffs. I think would you guys say this is the best time of the year with football, baseball playoffs?
This or just the first weekend in March Madness.
Okay. Yep. And well, that's all we got. So check us out on all of our social media platforms. Follow us here. Subscribe. Even leave a review. We might even read it on this podcast. You never know. So thank you guys for listening. We'll talk to you next week.